Hello everybody and welcome back to Fenton Forest Farm with me, CWATTYESO, on what is an incredibly wet start to Thursday morning in game. First things first, we've got to get the wall situation sorted out. So just going to push the pallets out of the way. So more pallets can spawn. We will sell these tomorrow on sale day, but I'm not fussed about doing them today. Don't want to do is push them into the sale trigger, if I can help it. Right, hopefully they're out of the way, and hopefully not going to crash into them with any trucks. Now, of course, because it's raining, that's going to potentially cause us some issues. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything needs to be harvested today, which is good. Which means I can get back to work doing me grass pickup on field 7. I did get it mowed yesterday before the rain came, before nightfall. And I was picking up till about 9:30 in the evening, and then it was like, it's too dark. So I'm calling it a night and going to bed. I have been taking the grass up to the BGA, and I'm starting to fill that second silo, which is good news for me. After putting 1 million litres of grass into that first clamp, we've now got the second one starting to be filled, and this guy is doing it. Now, what else have we got? So field 8 is ready to mow, technically, which is about probably all I can do today, because I'm not going to be allowed to harvest, am I? Even if we were in a position to harvest. I've got my manure here, which means hopefully all my greenhouses, they should be all full, because I did those last night. Yeah, water level's a little bit low, but not to worry. I'll run around and we'll check the animals in a minute as well. I do want to show you a couple of new purchases that we made to the farm. I don't know whether I showed you these in the last episode or not. We've got the new truck here with obviously platform on it, which does obviously pallets, which is going to be great for shifting eggs and wool. And then I bought the Freightliner version, got it with a nice can't walk the wall. Got it with a nice galvanised tank. And this is a water trailer and milk transporter. So let's have a look. Piggies probably need some pig food. Everybody else is looking reasonably okay. I could sell some horses if it's raining. That could be something we do. Need to do anything with the cows in a minute. Could sell the horses then. Let's have a look. I don't know. Do it in twos and then don't mess up the stock counter, do we? Houston and Oscar. Peach, Zeus, nicely. Danny and Velvet can go. Or bought and sold. Jester, Nelson, and we'll get another grey and a black. And that just leaves Star, who can now sell. There we go. That's made us some money. That gives us 2 million in the kitty. And a fresh haul of horses. Hopefully all their needs will be okay, because of the way I did it. The levels shouldn't really alter much. Right. I'm going to see as well if we can get field 8 on the harvest mowing. As that's about all I'm going to be able to do while it's raining. I'm a bit concerned then, if it's Thursday in game, does that mean... Does that mean that it's going to be Friday flipping harvest madness whilst trying to do harvest day? Could be. But we've got 2 million quid in the bank account. I ought to also go and have a look at me little trees, see how my poplars are doing. It's been a couple of days since we planted them now. I wonder if they're going to be growing. Why did I leave this mower all the way over here? Probably because I thought to myself, it makes sense to park it here, you're going to need it when you do the mowing. However, you also park the vehicle, which meant you can't tab into it. And I do talk and ramble to myself. I'm not mad, you know. My parents had me tested. Right, New Headlands. It's that one, isn't it? Right, and then we do first waypoint. Drive car. And he will go off quite happily. I think he's allowed to mow grass in the rain. I don't think it's classed as harvesting. I don't. So technically speaking, we're not breaking any rules there. Right, where's this guy? Right, you're doing your due diligence. I'm going to have a run over and have a look at the poplar situation then. He should have 4 headlands to pick up once he gets round to it. Yeah, I'm thinking now, looking at this, I planted these very badly. I should have put in more rows of poplars, shouldn't I? This may be a case of once we harvest these, we plough this field, fertilise it and everything again, and then have another go at planting poplars properly. Where's me John Deere? So he'll get the grass picked up today. And then we'll get him over onto field 8 and get him picking up the grass there. There's not a lot we can really do when it's raining. And like I say, thankfully, the animals are taken care of, apart from the pigs that need some pig food. Which I could supposedly go and pick up. We've maxed out on chickens. We have. At 250 chickens, we've maxed out. So we're not going to get any more chickens. The cows are still reproducing nicely. Obviously the pigs have already maxed out, tapped out, passed out. They've got quite a bit of slurry, which I suppose we could start doing some slurry runs, maybe, up to the old BGA. That could be something we do today. Find our... Get the cows emptied to start with into the silo. Get the pigs emptied. Don't know how much slurry is in here. But we could definitely do a run. We could set this guy running and selling slurry, can't we? Up to the BGA. Which would be incredibly helpful for us. Because that would generate some more money, wouldn't it? Can't remember if I've got anything in my digester over there. Whether I've tipped in some old leftover bits and pieces of stuff, possibly. So the cows don't have that much slurry. What, 23,000 odd litres? So if I go do the pigs, and then we can set this guy doing his take all the slurry to the BGA course for me. I still haven't recorded it, and I'm sorry, which means I'm going to have to tab to him every time and tell him to continue after he's unloaded. But that's a small price to pay for having automated slurry selling. And empty this in 2 lots. So we've got, going to have the grass to take up there too, to put in the clamp. Wrong place. We're not filling. We are going to deposit first of all. See how much we've actually got. Could give a fair few runs though, I would think, because I haven't done any for a week. So the BGA should be ready to accept quite a lot of slurry. Great demand at Fenton Dairy. What for? Milk? Trouble is, I don't have that much milk. Let's check it and find out. Fenton Dairy is offering... Well, it's not milk. It's eggs. They're offering £2,000 for eggs. Oh, and they're offering 2,000 for soybeans. Ooh. Sale day might have to come early then because it's raining. Might take advantage of that, the fact that it's raining and I can't do much, to maybe do a couple of soybean runs to the dairy then. If they're offering great demand, make some serious moolah from them. Get the eggs transported up there, perhaps. Right, son, you are going to be doing fourth one. You're going to do slurry to BGA. Slurry. Do unlimited, and you're going to start at the first waypoint, drive course. Excellent stuff. Right. So our John Deere, our lovely John Deere, is now doing the headlands. Good. He's going to get full though quite quickly. So he's got one, he's got this to unload and then he'll pick up the rest, I think, without issue. Mower's obviously quite happily running around doing what it does. This is where it gets a bit complicated because obviously it gets quite tight here. I have made the working pickup width a little bit wider on this loading wagon just to make up for that fact that he turns a bit too tight. Gets a little bit carried away. I could fix it as well by offsetting him a little bit to the left. That would also help him to pick up all the stuff. And he's got full there. Right. That's not a problem for me. Running round over to the BGA. Unload him. There goes the tanker. He's in traffic. He's stuck behind some slow moving car, unfortunately. We're now about to get out of his way so we can run quite happily up to the BGA. Whoa! Wet roads. Aquaplaning. He run into another vehicle. Looks like it. Yeah. Another car blocking him. It is going to get sunny though. The weather is going to improve. The forecast. Not going to go around the top. I know that much. To do your unloading, which gives me a chance to pull in here. Like so. Skiddy widdy around there. And then I can drive down here. Too fast. I need to slow down a bit. Mountain out of a molehill. Didn't want to really do that. I just want to unload him. Done. Right, he's unloading, so he'll then say he's reached his trigger point. I'll then have to tell him to continue. Get this guy back on the field and get him carrying on doing what he has to do. I didn't check how much slurry we got in the silo. I ought to probably have a look at that. We've just delivered 38,000 litres, which is not bad. I was there doing his Moe dot job quite happily. Find out where he left off. I think it was over this side somewhere, wasn't it? Like I say, excuse me, my voice. Again, my VCD always seems to hit me when I'm trying to record videos, which is the worst possible time for that to kick in. But then again, it does affect you when you're talking, and I don't normally talk. Outside of recording videos, I probably don't actually talk to anybody or anything for any reason. Right, we need to tell matey in the truck. Mr. Right. Continue. Right, how much slurry did we have then? 391,997 litres. Okay, we'll let him transport all that then. Meanwhile, I'm going to take out the lizard. We'll do a couple of runs of soybeans then, up to the dairy. Sale day has come a little bit earlier. Whilst they're offering a great demand. Soybeans, wasn't it? Yeah, 2,000 a litre lot. We'll get this transported up there. Get this sold. That'll then definitely make us a lot of money. We may even be able to buy the forest. The Fenton forest. This is where knowing how to use the follow me mod would be quite useful. Because I could have the other truck following this truck. Couldn't I? Then we'd be able to sell twice as many soybeans in one run. Oh, here comes the tanker. Get out of his way. The soybeans then. Do a couple of runs of those. Should make us a nice tidy bit of profit. Means then that Friday perhaps I wouldn't have to do as much. Basically sale day is happening a day early this week because of the rain. Take advantage because tomorrow we will need to harvest, I'm guessing. Tell you what, the brakes aren't very good on this truck. I forgot it's not the Stevie truck anymore, it's the other truck. It doesn't quite engine brake enough, does it? To help slow you down. $241,000 from selling a few soybeans. Now I think I can get out this way, if I remember right. I can, and that's a little bit easier than trying to turn at, like, you know, 90 degrees. Finish working somewhere. Then? Nope. Mower ain't finished yet because he's still on his way. Just checking stuff. I thought I had a little bit more money a minute ago. I thought I had like 2.6 million and then it suddenly like disappeared. A lot of my money did. I think the 8500R needs to be unloaded again. John Deere. On the wrong way. But at least this way I avoid squishing all the pallets of wool. Do soybeans again, right. John Deere, where is he? I thought he'd make it all the way around the both headlands without getting full. Clearly I was mistaken. I think he'd get full again on this field after unloading him. Back him up to the BG8, get him done, get him unloaded into the silo clamp number 2, and then we'll be rocking. Whoa! The MAN has reached his trigger point. This guy's probably turning in here, the cement mixer, so I need to get out of his way. Like, no grip. Can we have more grip, please? More grip would be nice. Less sliding, less skidding. Now, obviously, we're a couple of episodes now into this this map. Since the map update, although obviously I'm not running version 1.33, although I have copied across a lot of the files from Stevie's 1.33 for like his placeables. Oh no. No. You didn't just do that to me. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Carl, for giving me that bump. I thought, oh, flip, I was going to have to go and fetch either the wheel loader or telehandler or something. So yeah, this is basically the map I'm playing on is 1.3, but it's like a hybrid 1.3 because it does use a lot of the XML data and stuff from Stevie's 1.33 update now. So although technically I'm not running 1.33 because of obviously I've got the old cow pens and stuff and the animal pens, I am using a lot of the data from 1.33, so I have kind of updated to the latest version of the map. So obviously my sell points support selling the bio bales, the poplar bales from the Anderson DLC. That's all been done and taken care of. So there's that. But obviously since updating the map, obviously one of the things we did was I changed some vehicles, didn't I? I got these New Hollands, perfect timing on that. Not sure what people really think of the New Hollands, whether they are a good fit to the farm or not, or whether I should maybe change them up for a different vehicle. I don't know. People will need to tell me. There are a couple of other vehicles I could add to the farm instead of the New Hollands. There's a couple. I've got a couple of other John Deere type mods if we was just going to go for a full John Deere tractor type playthrough. Some bigger John Deeres, bigger than the 8R. So he's going to run and do that. I've kind of blobbed there because look, there's a bit of grass spillage, which I didn't really need to spill. Prone is done. Harvesting, or mowing, should I say, not harvesting. Keep getting that confused. You're harvesting grass. No, I'm mowing the grass. Well, technically, I suppose on this scale you are harvesting grass because you're using it for production terms. You're not like some, you know, peasant doing his front garden or backyard or whatever, you know. Technically, I suppose we are harvesting grass. So yeah, there's a couple of vehicles I want to get. Obviously, it's going to be expensive buying more vehicles, more tractors, more big equipment. Maybe offload the, as I say, the right. Give me my mouse. Drive course, please. Right, don't get full on this field. So yeah, I mean that's obviously the biggest, the New Holland T9. The T8's kind of okay. If we look in the garage, T7's a little bit weak. So the T8. Because what I'm thinking of is like, we've got some... what does that go up to? 295, too small. It's going to be large tractors, isn't it? Oh, I'm looking at realistically. Got a modified 8RT, which we could use. Super Track, which goes up to 500 horsepower. So that's had its horsepower fixed a little bit in that kind of regard. So there's that option. There's the Challenger, obviously, which I could have with me big logo on it, which goes up to 945 horsepower. Boom. We can have crop-friendly tyres on it as well. We can have duals. So there's that option. Was there others? I could have sworn there was some others. Unless they're all mixed in. Oh, there's the case. Probably wouldn't use the case though, because we don't really have any cases. I could go down the road of the 8970. Triples with weights. Can have duals with weight. I mean, that's a big old style machine, the 8970. Isn't it? Then we've got things obviously like the 9R, which we could add to the farm, which would be nice. They're not the EU version, probably. Weights on it. Big meaty tyres on it. You can get a 3-point hitch on the back. This is pretty cool. Standard PTO, or we can get the 3-point hitch PTO. Obviously we can have it 650 horsepower, which is beastly. We can obviously get it with our GPS, and that looks pretty, you know, pretty buff, doesn't it? Got to admit, that's a pretty awesome bit of kit. That would look good running around our farm. Because what does Stevie's 8RT go up to? 420 horsepower his. So yeah, a little bit on the weak side. Can have the 9RX. Low crop tracks, wide tracks. Oh, 1520 horsepower. That would be an immense bit of kit, wouldn't it? Immense bit of kit. So those are all things I can buy. Right, the John Deere has finished. Right, we need to really need to start him. He's reached his low point. Load course. That's going to be that one. Right, needs to drive him over to field 8 then. Then we need to go back, tell the man truck to continue. On our first harvest on field 7, first grass harvest, got quite a few litres of grass, which has obviously gone up to the BGA into the clamp, and we're obviously going to get a load more now off field 8, so we probably have 2 clamps full in a minute. And why does it not have any grip? Seriously, game. Why are you being like this, game? Why are you being like this? Right. Start course, first waypoint. Continue. Right, take these up to the dairy because the great demand. We'll continue to sell these. Wonderful, wonderful soybeans of power. Round this way. Then we end up nicely in the... So we'll sell some, like as I say, keeps selling soybeans. Great demand is still in effect, isn't it? It's not like switched off. No. So they're still offering the best price, are they? Yes. Take advantage. Keep banging in the soybeans to the dairy then. Obviously they're making soy milk with the soybeans. Here comes our lovely little man truck, look. Cracking, stellar job. John Deere will say, I'm full in a second and need to be unloaded. But the BGA, it's all kind of go today. It's been a hectic-y. I'm not going to make it in there at that speed. This truck just does not slow down like the Stevie version. $141,000. Perfect. 8500 R work tool needs to be unloaded. We can wait for a few minutes. I'm going to be doing soybeans. We'll keep selling the soybeans. Brock should be coming round at some point. We should meet him on his way back up to the BGA to take the next 38,000 litres of slurry for me. Loading up, I think. It's just gone. It's just on his way, look. It's good for me, because then I can get this loaded with the next batch of soybeans. Mr. Viargi, look. Yeah, you stay in the truck today, mate. It's too wet out here to be doing anything else. Far too wet. Another 241,041 euros would get me over 2,800. So two loads would break the 3 million barrier for me, which would be very, very nice. Then be able to get into old Fenton forest territory. Do some forestry. Once I've bought my Scorpion King and everything, of course. Let's not forget, I still need a lot of equipment if I'm going to go into forestry and logging. So it's been quite handy actually, the dairy having a great demand for soybeans, because with the weather the way it's been, not really been able to do a lot else, have we, today? On the farm, I've got 2 fields mowed, and we're in the process of getting all the grass picked up to take to the BGA, but that's about all we've managed to do. This truck takes so long to slow down. Might have to have a bit of a tweak on the brake force and engine braking. It's definitely the truck, because obviously I know Stevie's trailer's fixed, because I've already done that. Right, so the man truck needs to be told to continue. The engine turned off then. Right, so let's go get another load, which will then break the 3 million barrier. And the truck's about to come whizzing past, so we'll give him right away. The courseplay ain't going to stop for no one. Even me, it's not going to stop for. It's alright, we can lap him. We can unlap ourselves once we get onto the main straight. We can gauge a bit of DRS. Pop out from behind and just do him for raw pace down the straight. Yeah. We're like Lewis Hamilton in this thing, we are. Unstoppable. One more load of soybeans, which will break the 3 million barrier. Look at what else. Well, we probably won't have much time to look at much else, because I'm aware the video is now at about 40 odd minutes. So this will probably be the last run we do. But yeah, there's some pricing. Some hours. Trouble is, I don't really know what we have a lot of. Potatoes and sugar beet, of course. We've yet to do sugar cane, have we? So we've got, obviously wool's quite good. I think the spinnery offers better, doesn't it? No, actually, the spinnery is the worst price at the minute for wool. Eggs are good anywhere. Grain mill's offering the highest at the minute. Right, so we'll rip these up to the dairy, these soybeans, get them sold, hang on to the rest, I think, possibly. I don't know whether, I don't know, because I don't know whether just to take advantage while we've got, obviously, a great demand, just to empty our silo of soybeans. Strike while the iron's hot, so to speak, get a good price for everything. I do love the man truck. He's brilliant. Look at him go. I love the fact he's got a steering axe as well. He would have been, he probably would have been better than the Freightliner for being more like water truck, milk truck, because he's got the steering wheels and the steering axle thing. But I didn't really want two trucks the same. Right, Lewis is pulling out again. Look, Lewis Hamilton, race car driver. It's going to absolutely smoke the man truck again. Oh. Just got too many ponies under the hood for the MAN. I'm not talking about the ponies from the pen in the middle of the field. Come on, truck. Car, get out of the way. Some of us are going to make sales. Ooh. Here we go. $3 million about to be made. Boom! 3 million has been hit. Right, well, I think at this point I'm going to say thank you everyone for watching today's video. You've been an amazing audience as ever. Your continued support of the series is fantastic. I hope you've already pressed the like button. If you haven't, please remember to do so now. Also, remember to share this video wherever you see fit with whomever you see fit. Please feel free as well to leave your questions, comments, suggestions and feedback in the comment section down below. And if you're not already a subscriber of the channel, please go ahead, make sure you've clicked that subscribe button. That way, not only are you supporting me as a channel and as a creator, you also get notified whenever new videos get uploaded to the channel, so you can stay up to date with the adventure here on Fenton Forest Farm and other games that I cover, or am covering. So, for now, from me, CWATTYESO, it's goodbye.